What's up, guys? Back with a replay commentary. This is Japanese versus Byzantines on Cliffside. We'll switch this over to caster mode, bills per resource, and we'll follow along from my perspective here initially. So, gonna work on early cistern opening. Work on getting a couple of these up pretty early. It's not so much the production benefit that we get from these. It's also a huge benefit when you get the production speed boost on units. So I know there's some arguments of whether or not you want to go for the cisterns early. I do think if you're going multiple TCs, it probably is beneficial to wait. More villagers is more valuable than the gather rate increase, especially if you're not making units right away. So I think in that sense, it's beneficial to kind of wait. Japanese have been a bit of a tough nut to crack for me as Byzantines when they get that either heavy feudal aggression or when they go fast castle and just start spamming out all the what is the Onabagisha and the samurai, or if they mix in spearmen too. That's really tough to combat with cavalry. You can see just scouting around my base. I want to get as much sheep here close to my base as I can. And if you bear with me, I do apologize. I got myself, and it seems like a lot of people are kind of whatever cold or sickness is kind of going around. So been battling that. Haven't really put out a video for, I don't know, 5 or 6 days or so. We can kind of speed this up a little bit too. We can also take a look over on Japanese side. He is mining stone and gold. You can kind of see. We're going to scout across and see what he's got going on. Really good pickups on these sheep. Second cistern coming down. Then we'll be aging up here just any moment. So as we scout on his side here, a little bit of scout idle time. Not sure what I'm looking at. I'm just waiting to get the age up, so we're going to age up with the hippodrome. Try to slow him down a little bit and be annoying. See him on the gold, nothing on the berries. See him on the stone. So my first inclination looking at that is that a second TC right away. We don't see an age up out of him just yet. I'll speed this up again a little bit. So if he's going to go second TC, again, we want to maybe get a couple units over, be a little annoying, but we might try to fast castle behind that. Try to get to our armored units where we can really fight back. So if we click back over here, he's now off stone. I don't know if we did not see the age up. We're kind of looking to see where we want to queue this horseman up to. So as soon as we age up, we're queuing up the horseman. Then where are we at here? We got the 2 cisterns. We want to now get our lumber camp down. Nothing on berries yet. Not going for any type of mercenary play just yet. Get our 3rd cistern down. That'll really help the production speed bonus. We got the first horseman coming out. We also spotted just his scout back there. Take a couple unnecessary shots from the TC, unfortunately. Now, what we see now is that looks like he actually just upgraded his TC, so that's what we were dealing with. So just the 1 horseman for now. Like I said, we want to go try to get fast castle, so not really worried about pumping out a bunch of units. Just want to see what he's got going on. Still don't see the age up landmark. Now we see it with the scout. again, eat a couple shots. So if we kind of look at, right, he's got the Katana Bannerman coming out, which I don't think we'd seen yet. You can see here we're stacking up gold, and like I said, my initial play is to try to get the castle, but I do see that. So my scout spotted the knight coming through. That means we're gonna have to drop this barracks here, at least to defend. But we also want to see, is he committing behind that, or is that it? Alright, no more horsemen yet. So we've already got the gold we need. Which will also let us... I took the upgrade out just in case, but I think we may throw that back in there. Not sure where... There, I see him pop up on the mini-map. Back here again. Still got the horseman over on his side. Doesn't seem to be committing... Okay, he's got another couple horsemen. But he's hanging out in his base, so he's a little worried about what we're doing with our horsemen too. The 2 out. No upgrade yet. So we got a reaction to this. We're also stuck in our base. Alright, moved over to the stone. He's not on the stone. And rip, so lost track of that a little bit. Actually, yep, we're gonna lose him. Also, getting pretty close with this villager. Just saved it. So no Vil pick just yet. So I'm gonna send him back because he's low health. We do want to get some walls up around the back just so he can't keep sneaking around. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to send some units back here with the Vils. And then here comes our castle. Pretty good timing. Again, not a great idea what he's doing behind here. So he's got... Really sure? I guess he's kind of aging towards castle. The Uma Bannerman, that's what it is. Sorry. A couple units out here so we can start walling that. He does show up at the front with those horsemen. He does take down a Vil. Maybe a second one. Alright, second Vil down. That hurts. That is not very fun. So losing 2 Vils there. Kind of losing track of what's going on. Big mistake on my end. Get another cistern out here on this food. Alright, so we are castle. Looks like he's just about there as well. So we're now behind 2 Vils, but we're castle. Then we're gonna have the big units coming out. I also bit of a mistake here. I don't know that I guess looking back, I should have already had a mercenary house down so I could select my contract, because now this is just lost time here, and that's a huge mistake on my end. I want to go into the Western mercenary contract for the Landscanex. Because if he's going to go with a infantry-based composition, those are just going to wreck. At this point, he's not really showing that, so we're seeing here comes a bunch more horsemen, which we see. So this time we're going to bail. And we got our Varangian Guard out, our men-at-arms. He's now going to castle as well. See, we're also stuck in our base. We don't have a monastery just yet to go out and start picking up relics. I believe we do. Yep, we do have the border settlements upgrades, so these houses go up super quick. And getting some walls down behind. Unfortunately, I did not wall in that food there, but just want to keep the cavalry from passing back and forth behind here. I'm going to drop my blacksmith in the back. That way I can switch this over to Dialectus and get the faster upgrades. Mercenary contracts in. Next step will be to upgrade. Okay, so we let him get Castle 2. No additional villas here yet. Now we've kind of got him stuck. Unfortunately, nobody in the town center to really punish him for passing through there. Being a little annoying. I'm not going to completely bail these guys, just move them a little bit so I can keep chasing with the spears. The wall at that front, again, just so he doesn't have easy access to come in and keep pestering me. We've got that pretty well handled. We don't have a ton of units chasing, I think just enough. But we do want to get more units out. Looks like we're housed again. For quite a while, actually, it looks like. So, again, tough spot. No real big push on Alvalo yet. Did get a cataphract out, and then here come the longbows. So we're actually letting him pull away here. Again, no monastery out to get to start picking up relics just yet. I did shift mostly from this wood line. These are just horsemen on the back. So he's doing a pretty good job here, being annoying. I was not expecting cavalry, of course, going against the Japanese, although it is a legitimate course of action. Especially this, you know, running me around and keeping me on my toes. You know, they are just horsemen. They're not going to hold up that well in a fight. Taking down the Uma Bannerman, that's huge. And then we can start working on getting the rest of this walled in here. Again, not super concerned about the horsemen, but they can terrorize the villagers for sure. So we're catching up on army value, and we're getting the rest of this walled up. We'll switch this now over to resources a minute. See where we're at. He's a little better on food, wood, and gold. So he's a little. I mean, he's got a 4-vil lead at this point. We were housed for a little bit. Slight lead in army value for us. That does not account for these all-oil units. I don't know. We've got the veteran contract now, and we'll be looking for lands connector. One thing I've not done a very good job of at all. I have no idea what he's doing on his side right now. So we've got a little bit of a mixed army. Got the longbows, got the men-at-arms, got the cataphract, and a few spearmen. And they're with it. And we're on cistern level 4, so we got 20% gather rate bonus. I believe that's 80% on production speed. Yep, 80% production speed bonus. 2-drop shields coming in. Already got the military academy. So we don't want to lose this one again. That'll be expensive to replace. We'll pull a couple vills here just to make sure it stays up. It's down to, yeah, like 23 HP, so just in time. And then we're going to clean up these horsemen too, so really good trade for us there. You can see we're starting to take a little bit of a lead in the military count as well. He's doing a good job of vacuuming out the relics. I still haven't gotten my monk out yet. We're slightly ahead on gold, and that's about it at the moment. Roll off the rest of the backside. Again, if he's going to work cavalry, we're going to try to contain that a little bit. Veteran horsemen coming in, so those are just regular horsemen yet. We've got obviously veteran longbow. Not sure if I upgraded these guys yet. They're still hardened. I've not upgraded to veteran just yet, so monk is out. We're gonna try to pick up this last relic, at least that we can see over here.
Πάντες προσοχή. Σου κτίζω αυτό.
Alright, we're 16 minutes in. No farms coming down yet. We're on a couple of these different berry patches. I think I initially had him sent out to... Ooh, a couple horsemen. I don't know that I saw those. Initially had him sent out to another... Oh, I did see it. Sent the army. That was a cleanup. That's already gone. So is that one. Not sure how long that one was gone, but it still showed. Alright, I didn't have a gate there, so we went ahead and just took the wall down. We're gonna move in. So, like I said, we're pretty well in the dark here. I have not really seen what he's got on his side, but we're rolling with a lot of longbows. Only 3 lance connect in here so far, but we got a really good mix. 7 crossbows, 7 Limited, 15 longbowmen, 9 Vernian guards, 3 lance connect, 5 cataphragm. Like, that's a heck of an army. You can see the value here. Again, that doesn't even count 15 longbows and 3 lance connect. I don't believe. So we're gonna stroll in here and see what exactly we've got going on. So, see the vills. We're gonna try to get right up on those. And here come the Vil picks. Longbowman teeing off. We also see not a whole lot of blacksmith upgrades here. I've only got one. He's got none. So we're just mashing against each other here. Destroyed value, really going our direction. And then he upgrades his Shogunate Castle. That means we gotta bail. We cannot fight under this with these bombs dropping on our heads. So I've learned that lesson. I'm gonna start swirling around the outside of his base here, and just seeing what we can take advantage of. So now we see the transition. We got all the barracks back here. So we likely won't be seeing nearly as much cavalry as we've seen up to this point. We've now taken out 10 vills, and we're farming the vills on the berries, vills on the stone, and we've got units pumping now. Vill's still creating. Again, he's not really fighting us here, so he's got to be stacking them up. We see he's got tons of the relics already. We're just, like I said, going around the back of his base. We can't really get too close to his TCs. He's just going to drop bombs on our head. Alright, we got more vills. Found some more vills out here in no man's land. This is where we've got ours pretty well walled up. He does not. So we're just farming. Could pick a couple more of those. I'm not sure why we're going all the way around here. The rest I pulled back. We're going to try to mass up again. I don't want to get caught out of place like this here. We've just got way too many numbers for him right now. Again, we don't want to run into that Shogunate Castle, because that happens. These things are one-hitters. I think even on the Cataphr X, yeah, just demolishes them. So we're going to pull back here. We're going to remass. If we just group up, he's not going to be able to handle this. See that crossbowman just get destroyed. Alright, so we've got a pretty good idea of where we've got a gold here. This gold is gone. He's got a couple other golds up this way. We see some other of the walls coming up. And now we've got our farm transition coming. So if we look here, we're actually beating him on food right now a little bit. Which is understandable given the now 25 villager lead after we've killed 32 of his vills. So not looking great for him. Just goes to show how influential just dropping a few walls can be. Alright, so we see this. He's coming our way. most of our army is behind his base, so we know we got to go now. We want to try to pull him back before he moves into our side and causes some problems. Some more villas going down. Again, we don't want to fight into that CC. Let's go back this way. Yeah, we're going to work back through here, try to find the villas that are mining. Got a lot of this farm economy shut down. Ooh, they reduced that garrison space. Find these guys back on the berries again. Just passing. We missed those, unfortunately. So again, we're going to try to... He did pull his army back. We're going to try to group up all the army in the back here. It's still mostly... I guess, what do we have here? Yeah, we have 15 Lance Connect now. We're going to start taking some of the sacred sites. And we also... where we at here? Yeah, we're just going to start rallying again towards the front. Send some units around. We're just going to go check these back gold, see where he's mining. But, as we can see... He's not really on gold anywhere, he just has a bunch of gold. He's got the... He might have 5 relics? Yeah, 5 relics. And he's got the Yoshiro bonus in right now. It looks like 3 of the forges, so he's got a decent amount of gold coming in just from that. You know, we're transitioning now to the farms. That's going pretty smoothly. We don't need a whole lot of wood in our units. We don't really have much for siege at the moment. Let's see, siege engineering is coming in, so we're going to start dropping our Byzantine unique rams here. And then this, when I see these stone walls, for some reason I didn't realize this was wood. I thought that was a stone wall also. So again, just kind of massing up the front as well as the back. And like I said, we just got last of the berries coming in. Really nice farm transition, going pretty smoothly. And we got another big fight while I'm making these. Just trying to get that last one down. There it is. Okay. Rams are built. We're going to send them in on production. Got Lance Connect. Doing a pretty good job here. Along with the crossbows and longbows on the backside. Got 24 longbows, 19 crossbows. Remember, not even all of them are here. Some are on the front. I'm making another ram to break in the front door. Rip to that ram. He never really got much done. Destroyed value here. Really looking good in our favor. Army value. All these bannermen going down. So, numbers still looking really good here. And him being down, I guess it's just 23 bills now somehow. Maybe we idled again. Then we're getting ready to come through on the front side as well. And he taps out. Yeah, not looking good for him. I mean, he lost a lot of bills in the lead up to that. Yeah, it was an interesting game in that he made a big army comp switch. He started out with the cavalry. You know, looking at it, it's hard to say where exactly he went wrong. I mean, his timing didn't seem too bad there. But obviously that villager count hurts quite a bit when you lose that many, even as Japanese with the huge bonus on farms. One lesson I did learn in a prior game was just once that TC gets upgraded to Shogunate Castle, you gotta bail. You can't fight under it. And just try to swarm the outside and constrict him in. You can see here, he actually still crushed me in all the eco, except barely in food. So that's also interesting to see. He did have the 5 relics and then the forges working with gold too. Olive oil, obviously unique to us, and getting those extra units out really had a big impact. So felt good to get one against the Japanese, especially against a probably similarly rated player. So I think I had one before, but the might have been a lower gold player. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, thanks for sticking around. Feel free to drop a rating, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.